Hey there folks, how's it going? Yes, I'm back. I'm doing another round of pre-E3 thoughts, and just like last time, I'm going to take 4 different stories that have been going on in the gaming world, 4 trailers or 4 little news articles I personally find a little bit interesting, and I'm going to talk about them and try to condense all my thoughts and opinions in just under 1 minute. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so first off, we're going to talk about Sonic Lost World. Now, I have been a huge Sonic fan pretty much all my life. Sonic was one of the very first characters I ever played as a kid. I mean, it just felt to me like felt like Sonic was a kindred spirit in my eyes. But as for Lost World itself, I'm really excited to see where it goes. However, if I had to be perfectly honest, I'm not probably going to buy a Wii U specifically to play this game. I kind of wish this was on other platforms, but as it stands right now, I like where the game is going. I like the fact that there is a mix of 2D worlds, 3D worlds, and kind of weird hybrid tracks of both. I also find it awesome that all these tracks have kind of weird abstract concepts, such as like running on Twizzler's tracks during one of the candy levels. I also find it really, really cool that all these little levels are just very, very abstract and odd. I don't know, I just have a thing for really abstract, odd levels and to make it work very well. Either way, I'm probably going to pick up the 3DS version. The Wii U version, I'm probably not going to pick up. Even though I love Sonic, I'm not going to buy a Nintendo console just to play one game. Alright, so the next game I'm going to talk about is Killer is Dead from Suda51. Now, Suda51 is one of those directors, and I just love anything he does. He's just so out there and bizarre, and he's so unapologetic when he comes to his games and his direction. To me, he's kind of like the Quentin Tarantino of gaming. Like I just said, he's very unapologetic. He does whatever the heck he wants. He can be as balls out crazy as he wants, and I've just loved his work up to this point. No More Heroes, Lollipop Chainsaw, Shadows of the Damned, you name it. I haven't played Killer 7, though. I heard that's really good, and I'm trying to get my hands on it. As for Killer is Dead itself, I'm really curious to see where Mondo Zappa is going to go in the storyline. I really want to see how crazy and just weird that Suda can get. I also find it personally interesting on the fact that we finally have a character that has a mechanical arm and he turns into a machine gun and uses a sword and wears a classy suit. So I might be, on a very personal level, and for obvious reasons that need no mentioning, that I might find this game personally interesting, so I'm very looking forward to it coming out this summer, I think. Alright, the third game I'm going to talk about is Thief. Now, I have heard about the Thief franchise before, but I've never had a chance to play it. I do like a good stealth game when it's done well, in my opinion, and from what I've heard, and I know that Yahtzee from Zero Punctuation speaks highly of the Thief series, and so I thought, okay, this might be a good time to actually be introduced to the Thief franchise. I mean, if you are a veteran of the franchise, tell me, are the previous games really good? I know Yahtzee speaks highly of them, so I might be curious to try them. But as it stands with Thief franchise itself, even though this is mostly just a CG trailer, I still like the idea that a big stealth brand franchise, at least I think that it call itself a big brand, is coming back in, I think, 2014 exactly. But either way, I like the fact that it's very precision. I always love that feeling that you can go into a certain environment and not have anyone realize where you are or what you're doing, and just completely get in, get out your objective, and nobody has a clue where you just were. I like a good stealth game as much as the next person, so I'm really looking forward to Thief. Alright, and the fourth and final game I'm going to talk about today is Dying Light. Now, I'm going to get this right off the bat, folks. Zombies as a whole just kind of bore me. It's just the idea, I don't like the idea of a mindless horde of enemies just coming at me. Yes, I understand it's a power fantasy. Everyone just loves mowing down zombies and just wave after wave and just destroying them all. I mean, like Left 4 Dead, and I mean, I enjoy Left 4 Dead alright, but it's just overall, I like a smarter enemy to come at me whenever I'm fighting them. That being said, though, I'm very intrigued by Dying Light because it has elements of 2 other games, namely Mirror's Edge, which involves a parkour element, but it also seems like it have a little bit of Infamous 2, where I noticed one of the characters in the CG trailer has Cole's amp weapon from Infamous 2 having electrical charge and bashing it against someone's head. So who knows, maybe this might be a game that might be worth my attention. I will say, though, the one thing I liked overall in this trailer is the Run Boy Run song from Woodkid from the Assassin's Creed Revelations trailer. That was pretty badass, so overall, I'm curious about Dying Light, but I'm not going to get my hopes up too high. Alright folks, there you go. There's just my quick rapid-fire opinion on just 4 other games that have been announced or getting some buzz around E3. I'm actually really excited for all the games that are going to be announced. I'm just this time of year is just so exciting for me when it comes to gaming news. Everyone's just in a frenzy. Just everyone wants to be a big announcement and stuff like that, get the word out. And so, if you guys have any games that you're really, really looking forward to at E3 that haven't been announced yet, what do you personally want to see? Comment below, tell me what you think, or if there's any other game that you want me to comment on, give my quick opinion on. Sure, just fire away, let it be heard. Anyways, I'll see you next time, and until then, I'm Perry the One-Armed Legend. You name it, I can play it.